Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to my December daily share, week-long album shares. So we're on to December of 2014. This is my second album, my second year doing it. And with this particular album, it was actually one I made, all of it on my own, following I believe her name was Kathy Orta. Feel like that sounds correct, but she had a envelope and tag system, and I just followed it and made my own album accordingly. It is starting to fall apart a little bit, so I'm gonna have to get some adhesive in there, but I was really proud of this album, and this is my oldest son's first Christmas, so that was fun to document as well. I did a little bit of decorating and just had some fun. So to kick things off, this one is also very much like 2013's album, where I'm documenting it. Literally, it's the December 1st, this is what we did, here's a photo, so on and so forth. Instead of telling just stories, I documented every day in that form. I've got a little bit of vellum in this one. And then this is how they kind of all work. So it starts with Thanksgiving, documenting Thanksgiving, some photos, a little bit of embellishing there, and then just talking about what happened, what I did, what we did. We had a lunch at Olive Garden with Sean's dad, so we documented that as well, and just kind of a little bit of the pre-December fun that happened there. Slides in here somehow, and then we have December 1st is in the same little thing. So again, it flips open. It's just a little tag system that I did with a photo. I was going to school at that particular time to get my certificate thing for being a dental receptionist. There's Jackson having a little sleep there, and then my journaling slides out and just kind of talks about the day, how I had class, and so forth and so on. So really loved this system. It was fun. I got to decorate in just little bits here and there, and then each one could hold so much. So day 2 would then be inside the envelope in the big part there. I loved the way this one turned out. And then just there was Christmas themed cheese that I thought was really cool, so I took a picture of that. I think the Connects were probably playing, so a photo of my winter toque there, and then Jackson on the couch with a bottle watching a show. He was teething a lot, so Jackson was 11 months old around Christmas time, so yeah, lots of teething happened. Flips to day 3, and I did a fun little cluster of ornaments. I started to really have fun embellishing and clustering and all sorts of stuff like that for this particular album, which you will see in future albums. A little thing I found off the internet that I printed, and then there's the day with had a play date with one of his friends there. Look how bald my little guy was. He had no hair. We used to call him Grandpa Jax. All right, so that was day 3. Day 4, I think, documents our tree, our ornament. I knew it had something to do. So I never got our Christmas ornament back in 2013. So I purchased it this year, and it just kind of talks about that and how the day went and all of that. So I wanted to get that documented, and I really love our ornament there. And like I said, the journaling, so that it all ties in there like that, and it just slides in. This particular one is like it's only taped here and here. It can slide out that way. And then day 4 is our tree. So there you go. There's our tree there. Maybe this is all day 4. So day 4 has a few different areas that then. I haven't looked at this album in years, so I might forget a few things. Day 5 looks like it's all about presents, and let's see here. Something's stuck. There we go. we used to have Target in Canada. It's no longer there, but there were a few really fun little treats that I got to have, so I documented that, typed up my journaling on a Project Life card, sent some stuff to some people. Hopefully their addresses aren't the same. I maybe cover that up there. And then I went to Superstore, and I obviously went grocery shopping at that time, so sent out some happy mail. And I think that was a Christmas card exchange, if I remember correctly. The 6th was just kind of like, it was not a whole lot going on. Cute little photo of Jackson playing with the lights. And then it flips over and there's a list of Christmas songs that I was into that year. I do try to do this type of thing every year. I love to see the changes in Christmas songs. If I found a new one, what's the same, what's different. So there's that. Again, just kind of having fun layering and playing and titling, all of that. Here is that, oh dear, let's grab some tape here. This is the same flip that if you saw yesterday's album, I talked about how proud I was for creating this really fun album, flip, and how you will see it a little bit more in the future. And this is another example of that flip. So it flips out, got my photo of Jackson eating a bit of the gingerbread house that we were making. And then it says, starting a new tradition, which is us building our gingerbread house. And obviously it was really just Sean and I at the time, but that's okay. A little quote that I was inspired by at the time. And then just other traditions that were happening and that I wanted to start and preserve, like Christmas jammies and watching Christmas movies and getting a new ornament and driving to see the lights and all those fun things that we like to do at Christmas time. So there's that one. I really love that idea and that this little flip thing. It's a fun thing to do. And then we've got day 9, and 10. And let's see, here's day 8. So quick little journaling about whatever happened that day. I probably dealt with Jackson and not sleeping very well. And then it looks like we've got journaling for the 10th on this side. So these are both the 10th, which are just photos. Working on some stuff there. And then the 9th is simply just, well, this might be 7, 8. Nope, 7, 8, 9. So 9th is just a photo, and I don't think there is any journaling to it. So that's okay. Not everyone had to have a lot. I will say I actually journaled quite a bit this particular year. So having one day that doesn't have journaling is not a big deal. And here you can see my album is starting to fall apart a little bit. So time is definitely taking its course on here. 15 days left. So here we go. Again, this one popped out. My journaling's on the back. Poor little guy, still teething. He had a rough December. And then just a photo of myself. And that kind of wrapped up that one. I'm not really sure how that's going to go back together, so I'll look at this and I won't deal with that now. And then we did go see the lights, so some photos of doing that, which was a lot of fun. Flips over, and then there's one more photo. This is my favorite photo taken from that one. So again, playing with a little bit of vellum here and starting to do some of these fun flips that you will see in future December dailies. Another full pop out and December 14, and this one flips out with their Seahawks game that we apparently crushed the Cardinals at, and then my cute little guy by the Christmas tree. We had a little tiny Charlie Brown Christmas tree at that time, so it's really fun to see that. And then it flips again, and there's some journaling. Very interactive. I love these interactive pieces that are in this. So the mail one that you saw back there was for her card swap, and I never actually included those, so I don't know what happened to them, but they're not in there unless they're here. Oh, they're all here. So it's just talking about the fact that it is a card swap, and then the cards are all right there. So that was 15. 16 is documenting coffee. So I think I must have had some Tim Hortons and this cute little cup here. And then Sean used to always get a bottle of Canadian Club from his boss from work for Christmas. And that just kind of wrapped up that one. So I have that's funny, I have the coffee cup itself, but I don't have a photo of me drinking the coffee, so that's interesting. Gift list, I never did that, but there's a cute little photo of my guys there. The Santa photo for the year. He at least wasn't crying and he sat, so we'll take it. And then him and his little fox. I love this photo. Jackson never used a soother, so instead he had his fox, Stuffy, and he would suck on the nose, and he went through 3 foxes, and all 3 of them lost their noses because that's what he used to comfort himself. All right, a photo of my wine glass by the Christmas tree, and a list of the Christmas movies we watched that year. So again, kind of keeping this idea of keeping some things in every December daily the same so that they're there and you can see them. I can see my tape is falling off. I obviously did not use very strong adhesive when I created this one, or not as strong as it used to be, as I thought it would be. All right, that's okay, fixed. So yeah, drink and a show, like that one. That one's really fun. Okay, so then we've got nothing but a simple lazy Sunday with Jackson sleeping there. And then this, I think, comes out. And Christmas with Gigi, which is my grandma. I just have to figure out how this opens here. There we go. So then it's got the journaling about what it was like, and then there's the photo of Jackson and my grandma. She is 95 and still kicking. She's doing pretty good for her age. So there's that one. That's kind of a fun one. That might be the same day. I'm not exactly sure, but it's there. And then there's nothing on the back, just some stocking. Oh, there is. I lied. Day 23, my mom made all of our Christmas stockings, and that's why last December Daily, if you watched it, I said our stockings have changed, and these are now our stockings. So my mom has gone and made all of our Christmas stockings, and I really wanted to get that documented. And then on the kids, she has wrote Love Nana and whatever year she made them, because obviously as I've had more children, she's had to make a couple more. A filler. This one looks like it's just photos of Christmas Eve. Jackson playing with a balloon there. Him opening some gifts. And then, let's see here. Our family photo from that. And a little bit of journaling. And then there's another family photo, or well, Sean and Jackson there cuddling. Let's see. There's another photo. There's the journaling of how Christmas Eve went and Christmas at Sean's mom's house. And then a photo of all of the cousins at the time, which is really fun to look at because he's graduated high school. I mean, she's a teenager. It's crazy. It's fun to look at that stuff because it's all so different. And then we get to Christmas, which is, I loved this little vellum piece, but because it was facing this way, it's gotten wrinkled up over time, but that's okay. It flips. There's this little fun interactive piece I made to just show that it's the 25th, and then it flips again. You get the photo of Sean and Jackson, the photo of Jackson and I with Jackson having a little snooze, our family photo from his dad's house that we went to after Christmas morning, the photo of me with my little Santa hat there, and then let's have a look. We've got a family photo that we took before actual Christmas, but it was fun to have in this little area. It fit well. And then a few little random bits and pieces. Jackson with his uncle, him playing with his Christmas jammies, his stocking, and a photo with him and my mom. So love it. My parents come Christmas morning, mid-morning, after the kids have opened their presents because they're up so early. And then my mom comes Christmas morning and we have a brunch, and then we head off to Sean's dad's house. So it's a fun tradition that we have done for many years. And then this flips open and there's the photo of Sean and Jackson again. And then day 26 this is the year I added Boxing Day. We went to my grandma's house and we had Christmas with my side of the family. So that is documented as well. This is a really fun one. Like I said, it is falling apart. It's okay. I'll get it some adhesive in and I'll get it all kind of fixed back together. But I love it. It was a lot of work. I remember this taking hours and hours to create, but I love it. And it's just so different than how I document now. So that's fun all on its own as well. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I will try to get to them as quickly as I can. I will see you guys all tomorrow, and we will have a look at December Daily 2015, and that is in an actual album. So you'll get to start seeing a little bit more of how I do December dailies now. Bye everyone.